All right, all right, all right. It is June 27th. I cannot believe that June is almost over. This is insane. The Yankees had just finished. Well, not just finished. It's the 27th, so yesterday. But they swept the Jays into oblivion and actually have done what they were supposed to do against a team that they were supposed to do it to. And we're here to break down the series. We're going to be talking about Cash's comments, Hal's comments, Domingo Germán's line, right? He made a rehab start in secret, it appears. And of course, the Yankees versus the Blue Jays series. And maybe we'll talk a little bit about the trip to London. So sorry.
Let's just get started.
I just gonna start. But yes. All right, let's do it, Chris.
Let's do it.
Okay, hold on. I'm just loading up the chat because I know some people are gonna come in here. Wow, there's people already in here. What the fuck?
Hello.
Sheesh.
Hello.
Welcome to the Pinstripe Strong podcast. It's your boy JoezMcfly, joined by my co-host
Chris.
All right.
Traditional.
You know, this episode was actually supposed to be a three. I was gonna say a threesome, but never mind. 3-man episode. It was supposed to be JoezMcfly,
pause, man,
ChrisMcfly, and RamzMcfly. But we were supposed to record yesterday, and Chris, went to sleep. And listen, stop. And then Chris, and then Ram actually, and we wanted to have him on the podcast because he's actually going up across the pond. Why the hell do they call it the pond anyway? It's like it's the ocean, bro. It's the freaking across the pond. Why? And why I gotta say it in that voice?
The big ass pond.
Yes, the big ass pond. One of the biggest ponds in all of the freaking. I was gonna say the 17th. Anyway, so.
The Seven Kingdoms.
But, guys, if this is your first time on the podcast, we talk Yankees here. Maybe a little bit of baseball. And that's actually what it's supposed to be about. And
life.
Yes, and life. So make sure you guys rate and review the podcast. So leave a 5-star review, and maybe I'll read it on the air like I'm going to be reading this next one by Carol G. No, I'm
really?
No.
I was gonna. Okay, wow.
Bebecita.
She's a Yankee fan.
No, this is from Elizabeth17G, and she says she gave us 5 stars, of course, because that's all I'm going to read. Is 5.
Hello, Elizabeth. No.
It's going to be full of that. It's going to be full of that today. The dynamic conversations between Joe and Chris is on point and so entertaining. Most importantly, it's the best place to get all the Yankees news, stats, and info. You will not go wrong in tuning in. It's the podcast to listen to as they encourage us always to keep our pinstripes on and keep them strong. Can't get enough. Almost feels like I wrote that. I didn't, but
that sounds too good. That sounds too good.
Yeah, very good. So thank you so much, Elizabeth, for the kind words. We appreciate it. So make sure you guys do that. Follow me at JoezMcfly if you want to follow me on social media, as I post some funny stuff and maybe some stuff during the game and videos and all that stuff. Follow me at JoezMcfly and also on Instagram, and follow the official Pinstripe Strong Twitter and Instagram page at Pinstripe Strong, and also follow
ChrisMcfly 28 on Twitter.
He also uses Instagram, but apparently he doesn't like to post pictures for
just not really into the IG thing.
Sound fair.
I mean, okay, I'll do it. I'll start.
Whatever. And so Yankees, in case Yankees have a very good baseball team. In case you guys don't know, you're just starting to watch the season now because I don't know.
In case you are back from a long vacation, the Yankees are, one of the best teams, if not the best team in baseball right now. So
the New York Yankees are tied for the best record in the American League at 52-28, and they are one more game to be 25 games over 500, which is the next goal. I love this team so much. I love the identity that they've built. I love the players. And I love how hard they play and how the 27 outs. And the Aaron Boone comments. Oh my God, I forgot to talk to you about this before we started recording. You
Yes,
heard the Aaron Boone? I need to get that shit. I got so giddy when I heard that.
I didn't hear the exact comments coming from him, but they were talking about it,
Yeah,
and
it was good.
and
We'll talk about it after game 3.
we'll talk about it. Definitely, it's exciting.
But it is exciting. I like to hear him talk like that because that shit sounds like it shows you like a side of Boone that's like, okay, all right, what you showing me? All right, someone's confident. Let's go.
The competitive spirit.
I like that. So yes, so Yankees were going against the Blue Jays, but before we get into that, Chris, we have some news to report.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. And the good times, with the way the season is going, is like, everything positive could be happening, and it's without controversy or any drama. Unfortunately, during the series, we lost Giancarlo Stanton again to the IL. He has a PCL strain. At first, everybody thought it was because he got stepped on by the pitcher. But he literally slammed his leg as he was sliding to third base. And PCL strain, so he'll be out. Cashman during the press and during the London trip mentioned that it's looking like August, an August return for G. Hopefully sooner, but yeah.
Yeah, he said they're gonna reevaluate him in 10 days, and then that sounds to me like a lot longer. And Giancarlo put up a post today and showing us that he's very fired up, with these injuries. And I hope that none of this really matters, in terms of injuries, and I'll explain why. Anything that he could have done in the postseason doesn't really matter at all because not in the postseason. I'm sorry, I apologize. Anything that he could have done in the regular season, he's already done all of that already. If he comes back and has a godly postseason, nobody's going to care about what the hell happened in 2019 throughout the season, and that's just facts. Okay. Yep. And he actually put up this post where he's throwing the bat and he says, throw all the bullshit to the side and get back to work. So to me, I feel like he's fired up. I feel like this year he's got a chip on his shoulder because he's had these injuries and back to back injuries and leg bone connected to the all this shit.
Okay.
With the bicep and the freaking arm and shoulder and calf and now knee and basically every head, shoulder, knees and toes, everything has been happening to Giancarlo. So he can come back, just get better and have a godly postseason, and nobody will even care about all of these injuries, to be honest.
Postseason of gods, Stanton.
Yes. So then the other thing was Domingo Germán actually had a start, right?
Yeah, apparently, that completely missed me. No, I didn't even know he had the start.
Yep.
So that's great to hear. Final line on Domingo Germán's rehab start today: 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 runs, and 4 of them were earned. 2 walks, 5 Ks, 2 home runs allowed. 65 pitches, 41 of those 65 pitches were strikes. In terms of velocity, if anybody's interested in that, fastball was mostly between 91 and 92 miles per hour, and he got 12 swings and misses.
That's right. So Domingo on the comeback trail. That's all that it's important with that. Numbers don't matter.
Exactly.
It's all about him coming back and being being fully recovered from that hip. So that's basically all that I care about. I don't really care about the numbers until he gets up here.
Yeah. You shouldn't worry about the numbers when it comes to rehab. Any rehab starts it's about feeling good and getting back on the main roster. And as I previously mentioned on the previous episode, it's looking like he's gonna get one of those starts in the Mets series. So let's go.
Yep, it's a great way to stay in shape. And then, of course, today we had some comments from our owner, and we talked about Cashman, what he said.
Yeah, we talked about
it's gonna be a while. He did say that he was on the hunt for pitching. Do you have Hal's comments?
Hal's comments exactly. Let me see. I could get it.
Right here. All
Oh,
right.
you got
So
it? Okay.
Hal Steinbrenner. Let's see. Be able
You
to
want to
bring
hear
that
the actual recording?
There's a recording?
Yeah, there's a live. Hold on.
Oh,
Gotcha.
yeah. Give me that. I'm over
Hold
here
on.
looking at words.
I can't tell you how many times, I mean, starting pitching, I'm still concerned about it. I was concerned about it in the offseason. That's why we threw the vast majority of our money towards that and made a good trade for Paxton. So I think it's important. And as always, we're going to be looking at everything in July, and whatever opportunities come up, we're going to consider. Give it a go.
So that's part of it. There was the other part where he says the luxury tax. Let me see. So Hal Steinbrenner said more concerned about level of prospect that will give up in a trade than going over a third luxury tax level. And I quote, "That's more important to me than the threshold. My biggest concern is what am I losing? What is the future that I am giving up?"
You know what I call that? It's called sales. That's all it's called. It's called fucking sales. It's just telling people, oh my God, we value our prospects. Oh man, our prospects are so, this, that, and the third. We're not just gonna get fleeced. Like, oh, we need a starter, but we're not gonna get fleeced. Like, that's to me is like telling you, oh, our prospects are like highly rated, blah, 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 blah. You're not gonna try to pluck all of them in this one deal.
Right.
Whatever, man. I think the Yankees understand that they're one piece away, and if they see that piece and they identify that piece, that they will not stop at anything to get that piece. Because Cashman told us that when he did not pursue Chris Sale. He said that's the piece that you get, and you go all out and you give up that kind of prize. And why am I pointing this pencil? I have no idea. But the reason why you get that kind,
like a wand.
the reason why you give up that kind of player is when you're one piece away. And the Red Sox did it, and they got a World Series. I think it was a year after they got Chris Sale, whatever. But
Houston did it.
Houston did it when they got Verlander, even though nobody knew Verlander was going to turn into this. And the Yankees, if somebody comes available, then they can go ahead and do the same also.
The Cubs did it, and they all won a World Series.
Yeah, they did it with Chapman. Quintana kind of sucks.
No, I'm talking about Chapman.
Oh,
2015, yeah.
Nonetheless, I mean, it's nice to hear that the money is not the problem for him, but I feel like the more you got to talk about something, the more it is. So we'll just leave it at that.
My bad. Was 2016 or 2015 that they won?
Who?
The Cubs.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. One of those years.
It was 2016.
Okay, there you go.
When they faced the Indians.
Yep.
So, because 2017 the Astros won, and then 2018 the Red Sox won.
Who won 2015?
That I do not know. I know it wasn't the Dodgers. Zing.
Wait, the Mets went against. I know that's when the Mets were in the World Series.
Kansas City.
Oh yeah. Kansas won 2015. There you go. All right.
So the Yankees, as of today, are actually across the pond, like we said earlier. And oh man, my voice is going to get stuck like this. Oh man, I just can't resist it. Horrible. But let's talk about this Toronto Blue Jays series here. And Yankees came in here knowing that they needed to take care of business, already having a successful homestand, but you don't want to lose. Out of all the teams that we face in this homestand, you look at the schedule, this 10-game chunk of the schedule. The last team that you wanted to lose to and lose the series to would have been the freaking Toronto Blue Jays, because right now, I mean, they suck. I mean, I hope that's not a spoiler for you, but
does Baltimore be?
I mean, they're going to lose over 100 games. They're 29-52 right now. But it's weird because their hitting doesn't look that way, but their pitching does.
Their hitting is pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, first game, the first game was CC going up against Sanchez, and to me, this is what I call the BABIP game, Chris. And if you don't know what BABIP is, it's an acronym for luck, lucky lucky person. No, it's an acronym for basically a batting average. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot what the hell it was. Basically, it's the level of luck. Why the hell am I forgetting Babbitt? It's pissing me the hell off right now. All right, so basically what it is the batting average of balls in play. Oh, there it goes. A batting average of balls in play. So what that is somebody knocking on your door, Chris?
Yeah. No, you can keep going.
All right,
no, you can keep going.
Anyway, Aaron Sanchez was very lucky, and even but this game did not start the way that CC would have wanted. But I like the whole bend don't break performance, the way it started. I think you text me, Chris, and you said, "Oh man, CC's fucking up again." I'm like, "No,
I was tight. I was really tight.
No, because
it felt like it was coming, like it was hit after hit, and then the runs, and then like, oh my god, come on, CC, we don't need that CC right now.
Right. So I mean, it was in the way that it started. It was nothing was really hit too hard except for that Vladdy double, which ended up in the top of the first inning. Ended up scoring a run, and then there was a Tellez had an RBI double that was off of DJ's glove. That if you ask DJ, you know DJ's gonna be like,
he should have got it.
I should have caught that shit. You know, he would have said it just like, I should have caught that shit. But then, you know, so it was rough. 7 batters came to the plate in that inning, and then CC works out of it, and they're down to zip. Aaron Sanchez, lucky, like I said, all day. He even had people hitting line drives right at him. Like, it was crazy.
There was one that Sanchez looked like he had like a double already.
Oh yeah, Grichuk, like right, and then it went straight to the center fielder.
Yeah,
exactly.
It went to Grichuk, and then there was another one that was like a comebacker. That I think it was Didi, and it landed in Sanchez's glove. I'm like, come on, man! Like, really, this is the type of game that we're gonna have. So yeah, it was annoying.
27 outs.
27 outs.
Yes. So in this situation here, this was, you know, Aaron Sanchez getting all the luck. CC's kind of battling, holding it there. I feel like he steadies the ship and then continues to pitch very well. Bottom of the 5th inning, Aaron Hicks with the 3-run bomb, man. Hicks to the sticks. And you know he put his head down and said, damn, I had to do it to him. Because, you know, he had a line drive. If you ever look at Hicks hit a home run from the left side, does the same thing. He points at somebody, and it's like he says, damn, man, I had to do it to him. And he gets to first base, and he points to somebody. Look at the video again, and then you'll understand that. But
I didn't want to, because I've been thinking about every time I see the Hicks swing after he hits a home run from the left side, I couldn't help but think about Griffey. And I didn't want to say it because people will start, oh, you're comparing Griffey to Harry.
No, it looks beautiful.
No, it looks just as beautiful. Obviously, Griffey's swing is unique and Hall of Fame. But I'm just saying it looks the finisher of it.
Nice.
It looks
very
good.
nice.
Very good. Very good.
Very
Somebody actually had a video, side-by-side video on it. It looks very good.
Looks nice. But yeah, I mean, it's and that made 20. That homer was a line drive. And it was 27 straight games now in a row.
Yep.
With a home run, which tied the record 3-2 Yankees. This is why we always say 27 outs. Look at this. 27 straight games, 27 outs, 3-2 Yankees. I don't know.
Okay.
Omen? Good omen. CC has a huge, he kept battling, but I think that after that home run, CC comes out and has a huge shutdown bottom of the 6th inning. He was able to work out of a jam, a 2nd and 3rd jam, close the door on that, struck him out, man. I was so hyped when he did that. CC definitely settled down, especially with the way that game started. 6 innings pitch, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 9 Ks for the W.
That breaking bitch was nasty, man. That pitch.
Did you say breaking bitch?
Yeah, I think I said breaking bitch. That breaking pitch was nasty, man. And it was to none other than the former Yankee Billy McKinney. But it was much needed. I think there was man on 2nd and 3rd, or there was man on base.
It was man on 2nd and 3rd there. So he did break out of that. That was a good job out of CC to give us 6 innings. In a series where we needed length because the bullpen usage was kind of crazy coming into the series. And Yankees going again. I think the bullpen day is kind of taking a toll on the Yankees a little bit, but
Yeah,
we'll talk about that.
We definitely need Germán back. So yeah, but we'll get into it.
Yeah. But the BABIP gods in the bottom of the 6th inning began to betray Sanchez, who was getting all the luck, bro. Like the Yankees were hitting balls, like I told you, right at him, liners right at him, grounders right at people, and all of this stuff was going. But there's 2 halves of the game, man. And the second half of the game was going the Yankees' way, and
they were definitely in the hunt for more runs for sure.
And this is the bottom of the 6th inning. Base hit by Didi. Gleyber Torres had a liner up the middle. It ended up hitting Sanchez. With this one, like if this same inning happens in a situation like in the 3rd inning, that somehow, some way finds Sanchez glove and is a double play. This hit Aaron Sanchez, and then it ended up hitting Galvez's glove, and it went out into the outfield. So then these guys ended up on 2nd and 3rd, and then Gio had an RBI ground out that scored Didi, making it 4-2 Yankees, and then Gardner had an RBI ground out, which made it. Well, that was a fielder's choice. So
that was a fielder's choice. He went to first.
He went to, well, Gardner was at first, and then they threw to second. So that was, so now you still have runners there, and then that was 5-2 Yanks. Voit had a clutch, bro. Clutch.
I love those down the line, like those doubles. Yeah,
yes,
down the line. I love
2-run double down the left. Down, the 3rd base line.
Yeah.
That made it 7-2. And Giancarlo with the moonshot. Damn, I'm gonna miss this shit all the freaking month of July, bro.
And that was after a Hicks walk.
Yes.
Stanton, that was a blast, man.
A 3-run bomb into the land of always winter and never visited ever again. And those people that were out there in the bars, they were kind of jumping up and down like, oh shit, we got a ball. Like, what the hell? Like, what? The bartender was surprised.
They crazy. Celebrated the ball reaching there, not that they got it, because you would never think, unless it's Judge or Stanton, you would never think. But it was happy times. 10-2 Yankees.
10-2. It is a laugher. We are doing what we're supposed to do against the damn Blue Jays. Let's clean up, mop up duty. Here comes Janitor Holder in with his mop, and he
Superintendent Holder with the 20,000 keys.
I mean, instead of cleaning up the vomit, he basically vomits himself and throws up all over himself. I don't know what the hell. Gurriel in the top of the 8th, Gurriel homers, which I feel like that's a common theme also in this series. I feel like he's been homering against the Yankees a lot. But Gurriel Jr. homers. So what? Who cares? It's 10-3 Yankees, whatever. He's pitching to the scoreboard. Then he follows with 3 straight fucking singles to load the bases. Okay, all right. Whatever. And I get what Boone was doing. Listen, I went off on my live because people wanted to blame Boone for this. And I'll get into that in a second. Okay. But he then gives up a grand, like the only thing that you cannot do in that situation, he gives up a grand slam to Galvis to make it 10-7. It is a game again, Chris. Fuck. I'm getting pissed off just thinking about it. I was so calmed down because now the series, the way that it worked out and everything, I was so positive. But now that I'm thinking about it, all of these memories are coming back, and I was so incensed, bro. I couldn't believe it. You cannot blame Boone for this. This is not on Boone. This is 1,000% on Holder.
He did not record an out.
Not one out.
He did not record it out at all. And I think the only thing, I'm not going to blame Boone for bringing out Holder. That's exactly what you want to do because you want to rest the other guys and everything. And then you got a bullpen game the next game. So you want to make sure everybody's solid, everybody's good. I guess the only thing that I'm going to say is after that second hit, all right, get somebody up.
You know what? I don't even agree yet.
I think I know. Listen, he has to do the job, but he hasn't though.
I get it. All right.
That's the only thing. Like if it was somebody like Canely, like you know what I mean? Like, all right, cool. keep him in. That Caneley's gonna get it done. He's either gonna get a strikeout, much needed strikeout with his changeup, or a ground out for the double play, something. But somebody like Holder, he's gonna just.
God.
That's the only thing I'm not blaming Boone. Boone did exactly what he was supposed to do. Right. Holder just didn't do the freaking job. That's all.
All right. I get that side of the coin. Oh, maybe after the second hit, maybe you put somebody in. How about this?
I'm talking about after the home run, when he allowed the first single after that, and then the single after that is like, all right, so these motherfuckers not doing anything right now.
No, because all right, so the singles weren't really particularly like smashed, right? That's one, right? The second thing that I'll say is maybe you have some kind of belief that Holder is not a freaking toddler shitting all over himself on the mound. Maybe we think that, okay? Maybe we think, okay, even if he loads the bases, Boone is like, man, I really don't want. You could tell that he didn't want to make the call because he knows the condition of his pen. He knows that people are kind of overworked. He knows Chapman is kind of working, overtime a little bit. He knows that some of these guys he would love to give a day for. And you know what? He knows he has a bullpen day the next day, right?
Yep.
So he's like, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Maybe Holder can freaking slip on a banana peel, throw the pitch, and then the idiot hits a double play and 1-run scores, and then you got 2 outs in the inning or some shit like that, right?
There's a Mario Kart though.
So I get that. So maybe you can hope in a freaking. You don't want to bring in your guys in a game like that, right? And so after the grand slam, which is literally the worst scenario,
worst case scenario in this whole situation. Like I could live with, the 1-run home run or the home run with nobody on base. I could live with that.
Like I guarantee you that he would have been like, all right, I'm gonna get somebody up and get him out if he would have given up a single.
Yeah.
But he gave him a grand slam. Like he's like, shit, man.
Fuck. The result to all this is that, Boone still had to use the relievers, the top relievers. Jonathan Holder was, if you don't know, he was definitely sent down after he was.
Oh yeah, that is the roster move. He was sent down. Now I do hope that because I was upset that the Yankees weren't sending him down. So now that he's sent down, work on your craft, do what you have to do, and get back up here, right? And be Holder from last year, that was good. Not this. I don't know what the fuck this is.
I I really respected the fact that he admitted it. He like, yeah, I suck.
I love that post game press conference.
He said we got to figure something out. Like, what's like his face was like, yeah, we got to figure something out. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Yes, I love his look of urgency. And I love the fact that he said he just stood up there and did a great job at taking the tough questions. This is probably one of the worst days of his life right now with the way that he was smacked around. He says, I never struggled like this before.
Yeah.
And I believe him.
At any level. He said, at any level, I struggled like this. I believe
him. And he says, I'm gonna get with Larry. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something, but this can't continue. So I get it in his case, and I do hope the best for him. I came away a little bit better feeling from Holder after that. And you know what? A lot of people were pointing toward Clint Frazier. That's why you talk to the media, because you literally can win people back.
Exactly.
If you are accountable.
Like literally my whole feeling towards Holder changed with that. Because he's owning up to his, he knows he's trash. He's owning up to it. And I'm sorry, Jonathan Holder, you are gonna get you trash. But
absolutely.
He knows he's been trash. And you putting it out there on Jump Street, like, yeah, I suck. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna find a solution. I'm gonna work with this guy, I'm gonna work with the pitching coach, whoever it is, and then take it from there. So
listen, I learned something a while ago. If you're your biggest critic, other people's criticism can't hurt you.
Beautiful.
I mean,
that's beautiful.
Yes. If you are your biggest critic, nobody, like what they're saying, they can't, it's like, okay, I said that already. So you're going to keep repeating everything I said? Like, okay.
Yeah. It's like,
then it feels like you're piling on if you try to like keep on. So that's why it works. It's called attack and confess.
Exactly. It's like if you saw 8 Mile and Papa Doc couldn't say nothing.
Okay, I guess I don't know, but
Go watch-
anyway,
go watch the last battle rap
Holder's
on him, man.
Holder's nightmare inning. Listen to this. Listen to this line: 5 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, and 2 homers. Not one out recorded. His ERA ballooned on the year to 6.81, and we have to get Chad Green, who probably had the loafers on, who probably was ready to just kind of call it a night, and the rest of the bullpen also had to get his gun hot and get in the game. So then that kind of sucked. Chad Green comes in, gets 2 outs, has a runner on base. Ottavino comes in and ends up getting 1 out, and then Chapman in for the save, but it wasn't an easy save. A run scored against him.
I hate Galvez.
Yeah, I don't like all.
Is that his name?
Yeah, Galvez is like really petty, like
real
pesky,
real pest, man. Like he looks like the Predator with the dreads, like how he has the dreads, and he has a square face. So I'm like, and then he's like just chipping, like oh my god, like wasting pitches, and I'm like, oh come on, and it wasn't until a Gio gold platinum glove actually.
Oh, that was
platinum
great.
glove play. To get this guy out to end the game. That was beautiful. Yankees win 10-7.
Love that. I mean, but nonetheless, I mean, it was Yankees win the game 10-7, but it almost feels like they lost because the people that you wanted to rest were not able to rest because one guy would. That's why there's no such thing as dead weight on a 25-man roster. Every single roster spot is precious, as we can see. Like we have we have people in our minor leagues that are dying to get up here that can play on major league teams right now.
Yep.
And they're in AAA because there's not enough spots on the 25-man roster. So if you can't pull your weight, you can't just kind of discard somebody and say, oh, we can't use them. If you can't use Holder in a 10-2 game, you could never use them. So that's where you go down, and that's where you work on it.
Yep.
It's all right. Whatever. Game 2.
And the way game 2 came about, this is why you kind of hated what how the game 1 played out, especially with Chapman. And obviously, as we go through the game, we'll get into it. But there was a lot of a lot of positive vibes because we're undefeated when Chad Green and Cortez start a game.
Love them. Love that tandem.
Chad Green, he threw 16 pitches the day before, so Boone felt like, hey, you know what, we could, throw him in there for one inning, and that he did.
I mean, it was good. I mean, in this game, and Chad Green comes in and does what Chad Green does in the first 2 innings, which is have his nice 1-2-3 inning. But DJ LeMahieu in the bottom of the first inning. How about DJ? Go DJ. That's my DJ. And this guy was all over the base paths all series. Well, we'll get into this segment. I think this man is definitely getting an award later on. Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
but remember,
DJ was phenomenal.
But yes, Yankees going up against Richards. So the pen is going up against Richards, who really sucks. He sucks against right-handed hitting, and he was facing the most possible righty lineup that the Yankees could put out there.
Which pissed me off.
Why?
It pissed me off.
People are batting. People are like, they become Trout against this guy. Right-handed. Like he's really bad against right-handed hitting.
But I feel like he checked the Yankees, though.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like that's baseball, what happens.
Baseball, yo.
That's what freaking happened.
Yo, this guy, it's like a 7 ERA against right-handed batters, and we got like 9 of the best ones. And
but you know what? Bottom of the first inning, DJ gets it started and gets the home run record for the Yankees, 28 straight for the 28th championship that we will win this year. Hits a homer to left, solo homer, 1-zip Yankees. Then Judge right behind him and says, I'm ready to get this shit started. I don't know why I put that voice for Judge, but it definitely sounds like he gets like that when like a giant. When he starts
he's like that, like behind cameras and shit.
Yeah. First homer since coming off of the IL. 2-zip Yankees back to back. Oh, belly to belly, like my man John Sterling says. He's not. Yeah, but it's the man. But then Giancarlo in this inning gets hurt trying to go from second. I guess he's seen it was a heads-up play. People are killing him, like, oh my god, why are you sliding? maybe don't slide with your knee first. I don't know. He bangs his knee into the ground and ended up getting a sprained PCL. That sucks. PCLs, you don't really strain them. It's really difficult to strain them. I read up on it a little bit. The only way that you really get that kind of strain, listen to this, Chris, a car crash, or you literally have to fall down onto your knee. Like, those are the two ways. That's literally what happened.
Oh my God.
So that sucks.
It was crazy because I initially thought it was a whole finger situation because he came back out.
Yeah, he
Like,
came back out.
He was out there.
It sucks for Giancarlo because I feel like he was hitting a stride. Like, he was like, "Oh shit, like I'm good to go," and
he felt good. He was smiling out there, making great defensive plays. Like, he was really feeling good, man. It sucks.
It was, and then top second, Hicks gets picked off at first, so you don't really like to make outs on the bases. But then Glaber hits an Oppo homer, which ends up right behind them, which kind of sucks because then it would have been a 2-run homer. But another solo homer for the Yankees. 3 homers in this game, but they're only up 3-zip. Remember, solo homers don't really win you ball games. In this case, it did, but they don't really win you ball games. They don't really lose you ball games either because you're still kind of in the game. It's only the ones with men on base that really hurt you. Nestor Cortez Jr.
He tired down.
I love this guy.
Yeah,
I love this guy. He is. I need to figure out a way to get him onto the podcast. Nestor Cortez Jr. just seems like a guy that we would hang out with. Just a normal guy.
He reminds me of our boy Speedy.
Okay, I see that.
I put the picture up because they look. I was like, oh, they're like twins.
Yeah, they will.
Our boy Speedy is a Mets fan,
so we have so Nestor Cortez is just doing his job right after Chad Green, and then top of the 4th inning, Urshela had an amazing play to throw out Vlad Jr. like into the hole. Like, he showed a gun, bro.
That's been a theme this series where
got him up by not even a quarter of a step. Got him out.
Yeah.
That was great. In the bottom of the 4th inning, Voit gets thrown out at the plate. So there goes that run. That run gets cut down.
He was out by a mile. Like, I don't know what, because the third base coach, he was trying to stop him. And Evan, he was like, yo, stop. But he just kept going.
All the while, the offense is getting a little frustrating because now this guy that has like a 7+ ERA, we're doing nothing against. And it just seems like one of those games where you're like, shit. And last year, we had a whole bunch of these games and we would lose these games. It's like, games that you're supposed to win, a pitcher that sucks, he sucks. It's like Tyler Clippard was starting the game and he ends up pitching like 7 innings, like shutout ball.
Yeah,
Tyler Clippard and Tanyan Sturts comes off of retirement and
Tanyan
closes out the game.
Oh my God.
But even still, on there, Cortez, I just love what he was doing, man. He was out there, he's pitching.
He's like, that guy likes to trick you in every which way.
I like it.
He did the leg up and then kept it there for like 2 seconds, dropped it, and and then threw the pitch.
I like his attitude. He's like, I'm up there.
Quick pitch.
He's like, I don't throw him in the upper 90s, so I need to figure it out. He has a million different arm angles, a million different sequences. He's throwing, he's stopping in the middle of he's throwing,
You know what fucked them up? Stamina. Like, literally the only thing what got him, how the Blue Jays got to him was because he just got tired. You know what I mean?
Maybe it takes a lot of energy, but he gets a lot of swings and misses. I mean, he looks really good, man. He looks really good, and especially him and Chad Green coming out together, one from the right side, the other one from the left side. It's like it kind of befuddles the lineup. Like, they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Bro, it's a great, and the thing is, like, the first few starts, I didn't notice it. Obviously, it's a 7 start them starting together, but I'm like, let me take a look, and he's like just doing different things, and I'm like, I'm here watching him getting excited.
But I appreciate him because he's a pitcher, and you could tell that he's worked on his craft. While there's a lot of people that come up and that they throw gas and they don't know where the hell it's going, like, he actually knows what he's doing out there, which is
pitching.
Great.
Difference between pitching and throwing.
It is, but in the top 6, and nobody's perfect. In the top 6, Galvez scores on a sac fly to Gardy, who had a great throw, almost threw him out. I was actually surprised at Gardner's throw there, but
one hopper. It was
exactly.
a one hopper.
Yeah. It was a one hopper there. And then that ended up making it 3-1. Now you're thinking, up to this point, you're almost thinking because it's 3 homers, and the way that the pitching is going, it almost feels like a blowout. But then once it gets to 3-1, you're like, oh shit, this is a 2-run game. So it's, that starts to creep in, and then Vlad Jr. gets an RBI single to make it 3-2, and you're like, fuck, it's a 1-run game. Tommy Kahnle comes in, and then he ends up getting that out and just kind of puts the fire out on the on the rally, quote unquote, that they had. Nasty changeup. Yo,
my God,
looks really good. I love Tommy K. Like Tommy K.
Yeah,
special K. And the bottom of the 8th inning, Encarnacion comes up and gives the Yankees some much needed insurance with a solo opposite field homer.
It looked foul.
It did. It looked foul, and even he thought it was
because he had the bat like is it? And then he kept walking towards first. I'm like, he kept like walking towards first base. I'm like, oh wait, is this shit going out?
Yeah, and he thought it was foul, and then we gotta. And Encarnacion, and by the way, this is the Hawk game, by the way. The Yankee rally Hawk was out in full force. First of all, that guy's a season ticket holder, so respect him. Okay, the Hawk is up there. He takes his view. He sits wherever the hell he wants. Sometimes he sits on top of the behind home plate, on top of the net. Sometimes he sits on the foul pole. Sometimes he sits wherever the hell he wants. The rally Hawk does what he wants, and he takes what's his. Okay, which is a win.
It'll be hilarious during the World Series. That
I think the Yankees are undefeated when the Hawk is watching.
Yeah, like during the World Series, and Encarnacion is like doing the para walk, and then the Hawk flies
and lands on his like, oh,
the walk off game 5.
It's an omen. It's an omen. Yeah. So I guess we could call him Donnie the Rally Hawk.
If we're gonna have home field advantage, it'll be like a game 2 walk off or something like that, or game 6, whatever. So, yep.
So that's good there. So 4-2, and that run would loom large. Because Chapman comes in the 4th, and this is his 4th. I mean, in the 4th. What am I saying? Chapman comes in for the 9th, and this is his 4th appearance in 6 nights. Thank you, Holder. And what happened yesterday directly impacted this game and also tomorrow, by the way, because of that, you can literally blame everything on Holder, like seriously. And I hope he takes that to heart and gets better. But anyway, so Galvez definitely works a tough at bat in this game, but there was 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Grichuk gets an RBI single off a good old Chap. And that run comes in. It is 4-3 Yankees now, and Galvez is up, and then that's when Chapman starts sweating. The sweat starts to drip down from the bill of his cap, and it looks like somebody literally had Didi had like a water bottle open and was like just dripping it right from behind, just like if you were showing like the camera and you cut back. Like you were only showing like Chapman's face, you just seen all of that freaking sweat dripping out. But then when you zoom out, you see Didi there with the bottle of water, the Poland Spring. He's like on a step ladder and shit, like putting it there. He's like, no, it's for the picture. Trust me. This is a good part. This is a good part of the movie. All right?
This is a great part for the DVD.
Cut. All right, guys. So this was gonna happen. Galvez, you're gonna work the count. All right, we're gonna make it look like all right.
The umpire's a director. It's like it's so stupid.
So he ends up getting that. Chapman sweating like what the hell? Like he's sweating like crazy. And then he ends up getting Galvez to ground out to DJ to end the game. Yankees win 4-3. 4 homers in this game. All solo jobs. DJ, the Judge, Glaber, Encarnacion. The bullpen does a good job also because that's all that pitched today. So Green to Cortez Jr., who gets his 3rd W. Kahnle, Tarpley, who we forgot that came into this game, pitched actually a pretty good inning there. Britton,
your boy so far is doing good.
Yes. Britton pitched a good inning also himself, and then Chapman had the 1 run scored and 2 hits. But he needs some rest, man. Chapman needs some rest.
Yeah, because how many pitches he threw the first game? 26. It was like something like that, 24, 26.
Yeah, and it was back to back, like rough outings.
Yeah.
Like he pitched a lot, so they're rough. So you
this-
knew going into Sunday's game, we did not have Chapman. We did not have a lot of people.
Yeah, we were not going to see Chap. Obviously, we're not going to see Green, and and that's why Britton had to close the game. But let's see,
But the Yankees are now undefeated, still
7-0.
7-0 when the pen starts. Soon to be 8-0 because they're going to be pitching in London.
Yeah, yeah. And going into the game 3, obviously Yankees won 4-3. Won another series.
Won the series, so now we want the sweep.
Run. Yeah, broke the home run record. Green, Tez, or what is it, Chad, whatever name you want to get.
Chad Cortez Jr.
Chad Cortez Jr. Obviously, 7-0. So going into game 3, Paxton starting.
Hold on. I think I have their numbers when they started together this year. Let's see. Where are we? I think I sent it to you, Chris. Wow, DJ LeMahieu's runners in scoring position stats are robust, man. 478, insane.
The stats.
That's crazy.
What?
Bro, he's batting 478 with runners in scoring position. I mean, is that like what? How is that like serious?
I don't know. It's pretty.
All right, so here we go. This was on. Yeah, so this is from James Smythe. He says the Chad Green Smythe, yeah.
Okay.
The Chad Green and Cool Nestor Smooth combo over the last 4 games: 2.42 ERA, 1.98 batting average against, a 214 on base percentage, 296 slugging against. With 2 walks, 28 strikeouts over 22 and a third inning. I mean, that's
domination. Just complete domination.
That was good. That was really good. I like those kind of stats. The ones that show you that these guys are the men. So I love that. So, I mean, going into game 3, we want a sweep. We know that we coming into this game. All right, what do we need? We need some length from our starter. We need a good pitching performance from Paxton. We need, the
offense, obviously.
Some offense.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, we got some things, but game 3 for the sweep. Paxton against Thornton.
This wasn't without drama, for sure.
It wasn't, because from the first inning, top first, back-to-back walks, and then a 3-run homer for Gurriel, just like that. So if you were getting hot dogs and a drink at the stadium, you came back pissed. So you probably threw your drinks on somebody. But you know what? You know what? 27 outs. Okay? Top of the second, the Yankees do nothing in the bottom of the first. Top of the second, Jansen, a 2-run homer over Paxton. Paxton,
you understand that Jansen guy is batting under 200?
2-run homer over Paxton, 5-0 Toronto.
Already. But we're packing it in already.
No, we're not, because 27 outs.
No, at that point in time, it's like Paxton at least packed it in. I mean, I don't know what the hell was going on with that.
But you know what? Paxton understood he needed to give us length. We could not go to the bullpen again early. 27 outs, and that is the mantra, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the second inning, Didi with a solo homer to make it 28 straight games with a home run. It is now 5-1 Toronto.
Hey.
Right?
Okay.
Judge then in the same inning gets a 2-run double.
Single.
A 2-run single, sorry. A 2-run 2-out single to make it 5-3, cut the deficit. And now it is 5-3 Toronto. Once it got to 5-3, I was yelling 27 outs like crazy, right?
Oh, yeah. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Love 2-out hits, especially 2-out clutch hits.
Yes.
So it feels so good to have the captain back, for sure.
This game was exciting But when the Yankees were making this comeback, it did not feel like Toronto had a chance in the world. Paxton, to his credit, got back-to-back shutdown innings in the third and fourth, and that's great. DJ LeMahieu in the bottom of the fourth inning ends up getting a game-tying 2-run home.
Go DJ. That's my DJ.
Hey, unbelievable this man is. 5-5. Yankees tied the game. They're top 5, though. We need the shutdown inning. Solo homer by Gurriel. It is 6-5 Toronto once again.
Yeah, him and his brother, they just kick our butt sometimes.
Once again, 27 outs. We got to go ahead and go with the mantra. Hicks in the very next inning, though, bottom of the 5th inning, Hicks with a sac fly. Sac fly is
underrated. Let's go.
Yeah, sac fly is underrated, making it 6-6 Hicks. Nice, you like that, right?
6-6.
6-6. Oh, in Toronto. 6-6.
Yeah.
Voit with an RBI single in the bottom of the 6th inning, making it 7-6 Yankees. Let's fucking go. Yankees got the lead.
Back and forth. This was a battle.
Love this.
Annoying
in the top of the 8th inning, this is where things got a little crazy because a ball gets away from Gary Sanchez. Galvez, who's annoying as hell, breaks for second. Gary recovers, gets the ball, turns around, shoots the gun, the proton cannon. Gleyber Torres with a great tag at second base. Guns him out at second. Awesome job by Gleyber on the tag. Awesome job by Gary on the recover and the gun, of course.
We definitely need to give props to Torres and how his tag.
His tag game,
he's so smooth.
His tag game has improved from last year because I feel like last year sometimes he tried to make the tag without the ball. Now he's gotten even better, and then that's why some of the balls went into the outfield and things like that. So, better, much better. Britton in for the 9th because Chapman's not available. We're in here with a short pen. And
blows the save.
Yes. All the while, guys, I feel like I'm not saying this enough. Paxton was horrible on the day. Okay, let's break out his line, right? Because Paxton, to me, first of all, Chris, I was doing some research on Paxton. You know that he only gave us 7 innings, 7-inning performance twice. Now, granted, he's been on the IL, but he's only given us 2 of them. 4 on the day that we needed length. 4 and a third, 8 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned, 4 walks, and only 3 Ks, 3 home runs. That is not going to do it. 4.34 ERA when we made the trade for your big Maple. It was not to do this, especially against the team that represented the country.
And prior to this, he was solid at home.
Yes.
You know, so I mean. Yeah, you know, he went out coming off the IL. He had some okay starts, but it feels like it's progressively getting worse.
I don't know.
What do you think is going on with Pax? You think that he's not all there healthy?
You know what Boone says, and I quote, I'm not kidding. I feel like he's right there. He's gonna turn the corner. So you know what?
Or he said Pax is gonna turn the corner.
We made fun of Boone earlier in the year for saying turn the corner, and the team did turn the corner. And did they turn the corner? So if he's saying that, you know what? I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because Boone has a lot of pocket change with me this year.
Okay, so let's see how his next start is going to be. But I don't know. It's really tough. I mean, we said the same thing with. It's a long season. It's a long season. So at that point in time, when Boone said, we're going to turn the corner," be like, all right, you know, it's a long season. We're going to turn it around. Well, we're going to do what we got to do. But with Paxton, that's tough.
Well, no, I don't. I mean, he has the stuff to do it because you've seen it before, like that game that he had against the Red Sox where he shut him down. Like he was nasty.
But it was like 5 innings, though. He's not. He has.
No, that performance. That was a 7-inning performance that he had
before the IL or coming off the IL.
No, this was before the IL.
Oh no, I'm talking about coming off the IL. Didn't he face the Red Sox again?
No, he did, but I'm saying like he has that kind of stuff in him.
Yeah, and I understand, but I'm just saying I don't think personally that he's all there healthy.
I mean, I don't know. Until they say something else, is something wrong or whatever it is, then I have to believe that he's healthy. He's
Remember,
so.
the pitcher has to say something.
But I mean, April 16th against the Red Sox, he actually pitched 8 innings. So
April
dominant. Yeah, April 16th. And then
remember
he was
that's the start that you was talking about. Okay.
Yeah, that's the start I was talking about there. The one against I didn't think actually he didn't face the Red Sox again.
Oh, he didn't. Okay.
No.
Who did he face coming off the IL that he pitched like very like good? Like he did very good.
The White Sox he faced, and he had like a 6 innings, 8 hit performance. But for the most part, I mean, yeah, he kind of hasn't been good. I mean, in the month of June, he's only given us 22 and 2/3 innings over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 starts. That's not good at all.
I don't know.
June 11th, he had 2 and 2/3. That's not good. So
he hasn't given us any length. So even though he wasn't destroyed, like he
horrible, he had a horrible month of June. Look at this: 22 and 2/3 innings, 32 hits, 19 runs, 18 of them earned. I mean, 6 homers, 13 walks, 22 strikeouts. That's a 7.15 ERA, ladies and gentlemen. That's not good in the month of June. So let's hope that now July is a lot better for him.
Yeah, against the White Sox, he did okay.
That's his only good start. That's his only good start in the month.
Against Houston, he gave us 5 innings, 5 hits,
1 run. You're right.
7 Ks. I mean, it's okay, but we still need length from the Big Maple though.
Yeah, we do. And you know what? In this game, Hale comes in after him, does the job. 1 and 2/3. I like Hale. Only 1 hit and 2 Ks. Ottavino was disgusting, bro. He was nasty. Comes in for that inning, allows that 1 hit but 3 Ks. I mean, he looks so good. His ERA is down to 1.51. He's definitely going to Cleveland.
Oh yeah,
he's going to Cleveland for that All-Star game with Chapman. For damn sure. Tarpley came in. He had a scoreless innings. Tarpley again. Doing the job. Remember, I asked you about him. Let's get Tarpley in here. Look at Tarpley looking a lot better. 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and then Britton comes in. Let's talk about this Britton inning.
Yeah, that was
Britton coupled with also bad defense in the inning, and also coupled with locating and then some bad luck with hitting against the shift. Britton ends up blowing the save. That's the long and short of it, right? In this inning, he gives up a leadoff single to Danny Jansen, who Judge actually pulled up, and he it looks like he felt like he could have gotten that ball, but it looks like he didn't want to gamble it to start off the inning. Judge is smart, right? He's not going to go out there like Clint and freaking jump and then whatever it is, and the ball gets behind him, but he still felt like he could have gotten to that ball, but he didn't. He pulled up. And then there was a pass ball by Gary Sanchez, but, to his credit, Gary Sanchez has, with this one counting, it's only 5 pass balls on the year. A vast improvement from last year. People were dying to kill him already on Twitter. Oh my God, here goes a pass ball. Like, I was like, oh, you were waiting for this one, weren't you?
Like,
what an asshole. Man. But Gary had a couple of other pitches that he also had to reach for, that he tried to save for pass balls also. And Britton missed his spot by a foot. He had to reach across his body. He should have caught that, or at least flagged that down, or whatever it is. And Gary's been very good at that, but that ball got away from him. So it's a pass ball, whatever it is. The time runs on second base. Then Calvin Biggio hits against the shift, a single right against the shift. I don't even know why they shift that guy. A single right against the shift ends up making it 7-7. It is a tie game. Yankee fans are frustrated. Everybody's pissed off. Vlad Guerrero reached on the fielder's choice, and then there was an error by Glaber, who threw to the point that Didi got off of the bag, and you're thinking, oh my God, the Blue Jays got something going here. And then Britton gets another double play to get out of it. No problem, right?
I mean, there was a problem.
Well, no. I mean, I think that his stuff in there was a lot of like bad luck. Britton, we still want Britton to locate a little bit more, because it always feels like it's an adventure with him when he's pitching, like with falling behind counts, and then he could be able to maybe get the 1 runner on base and then gets the double play kind of thing. Like he has that.
I still get shocked every time I see Britton coming out of our bullpen. I'm like, wow, we got this guy. Like,
yeah, I still want him to locate more.
He's not as sharp as he was. Obviously, he could always improve, but it's still great to have a Britton coming out of the
when the Blue Jays did not score those 2 runs, there is not one Yankee fan that thought that the Blue Jays were going to win this game. There is not one Blue Jay that thought that they were going to win this game.
DJ said, once he saw Torres come up, he was I already knew he was going to do something.
Yeah, so I mean, Encarnacion started off the inning, and they brought in a guy, which his name is Nick Kingham. And just to put it into perspective, the guy's coming out of the pen with a 9.22 ERA. I'm thinking we're not getting out of this inning. And you seen Cessa warming up. It's like, guys, this is never going to get to Cessa. You know this. So Edwin Encarnacion pops out. Didi singles, and then Aaron Hicks walks. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Gleyber. Good. El Príncipe, the Prince of the Bronx, Gleyber Torres with an RBI, opposite field, RBI single, and he turns the 6 upside down. It's a 9 now. The Yankees are 9-1 on the homestand. Let's go, Yankees. What an awesome end to the homestand.
Joe, that was impressive.
What
That
was
was very impressive.
Oh, you like that. You like that.
That was really good. I'm speechless. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Turn the 6 upside down. It's a 9 now.
9-1. 9-1. 11 of their last 14. Yankees are hot right now.
Yes. Best team in baseball. We just had a rough stretch. If you guys remember in the podcast when we were, what podcast was that? The one, the Chicago White Sox. Yes.
Yeah, that was before we faced
Chicago White Sox series. I was talking about how important this homestand is with the 10 games at home, going up against
Tampa.
Great competition, Tampa, and then 4 against Houston, and then these 3 games could be trap games, stuff like that. The Yankees passed the test, and they had probably the best homestand that they could have. And if it wasn't for Hap, they would have probably swept the homestand. Like, honestly,
there's a high possibility we will be talking about, sweeping each game that we had.
Insane.
But yeah.
Wow, that's insane. And I mean, there's some stats, and this is before we get on to Pinstripe Strong Performance, some stats of the series, man, that by the way, the Yankees are now 52-28. Okay. Would you guys like to know the record of the New York Yankees the last 3 seasons through 80 games? This is their 80th game, by the way, that they did play. Okay. 2017, the Yankees were 43-37 at this point. You guys remember 2017, the great fun playoff run, the Yankees, ALCS, we lost, all of that stuff. 2018, if you guys remember, in 2018, we won over 100. Well, we won 100 games. We won 162. Did great. Second place, though, because of the Red Sox unbelievable season. 53-27. The New York Yankees right now, 2019, after all of the injuries and everything like that, 52-28 right on line.
Beautiful.
And they've done great. I'm talking about great against their division. I mean, I'm trying to look for the division numbers here.
Yeah, while you're looking for that, the Yankees at home, 9-1 on the current homestand. Last 2 times was in 2009 and 1998. They were 9-1 in the homestand. 11-0 in last 12 home series. Last loss April 12 to April 14 versus the White Sox. Wow, that was a long time ago. 28-8 in last 36 home games. Best in MLB.
I have here go these stats right here. The Yankees AL East records against the AL East. The Yankees are 26-7. I mean,
and now we have a winning record against Toronto because that was the only one.
I mean, the Red Sox are 17-16 against the AL East. And the Rays are 15-14 against the AL East. So that's huge. Oh no, I'm sorry. The Yankees are 25-7 against the AL East. So
that's pretty good. Yankees have 3 comebacks by Khaleesi of stats. Katie Sharp. Yankees have 3 comeback wins when trailing by 5 runs this season. tied for the most in MLB. Last year had only one comeback win when trailing by 5 runs the entire season. So this season is very special.
And speaking of that, DJ LeMahieu hitting 478, 32 for 67. The guy's almost hitting 500 in front of the scoring position. That is ridiculous with 42 RBI. That is the most hits and the highest average with runners in scoring position amongst all the qualifiers. That is impressive from DJ, who is an all-star today, by the way, Chris.
He's an all-star, him and Sanchez.
And Gary Sanchez. I wish we would have got more people in there, but I guess I'll blame these Yankees. And DJ LeMahieu also has a 12-game hitting streak right now where he's hitting 460, 5 homers, 13 RBIs, 15 runs scored, and an insane 1398 OPS. That is
his last 23 plate appearances: 13 for 18, 2 triples, 4 home runs, 5 walks.
And guys, just to put this into perspective, and I don't want to kill you with too many numbers, and I promise you this will be the last number. I think it will be. Will it be the last number? Will it be the last number? I don't know if I can promise that anymore. Can it? Can it be? Doesn't it?
Doesn't it
ring to it? All right. Numbers. I like numbers.
We like numbers, especially when they're good numbers.
All right, so we'll do this. The Yankees, and this is from Yankee Source. He says the Yankees have 82 games left. If they play 500, which is 41-41, they will finish with a 93-69 record, right? Now we think that they're definitely going to do better than that. But if the Yankees play 548 ball the rest of the way, which is 45-37, they will finish 97-65, right?
Not by it.
And you're thinking, why the hell are you lowballing these numbers, Joe? Like, what the hell? Okay, there's a method to the madness. If the Yankees play 609 ball, which means 50/32 record, they will finish at 102-60. For the Red Sox would need to play. They would need to go 50-30 the rest of the way. That's 625 winning percentage to finish at 94 wins. Just let that sit for a second, guys.
Yeah, let it marinate.
So they would need the Yankees to go 500, right? And then they would need to go on a great run, right? They would need to go 50-30 to then win 94 games.
Which, again, they are capable of that. They're the champions for a reason.
But they have games against the Yankees.
Yeah.
So that's going to be rough. And then it's not going to be easy for them to do that, right?
It's not going to be easy at all, but they do have the ability to do so. So we still got to, do what we got to do and, find pitching, keep hitting the way we're hitting, and just get everybody back healthy.
32, 33, 34, 35. Yankees are up 7 games in the loss column on the Rays, and they're up 10 games on the Red Sox. 9 games. 10 games in the loss column, 9 games altogether. So Yankees are actually now they're going across the pond, and they're going to be facing those blokes that wear red. Those Red Sox that wear actually white socks when they play.
Boston Tea Party.
The Boston Tea Party. Give me my tea and biscuits.
The briskets.
Briskets. But yeah, so the Yankees are supposed to go over for that series. The schedule, and I was actually talking to Eric Huggs today or whatever, because I was like, I said I kind of wish that I kind of went over there to London, because I've never been to London. That's probably the only reason that I would like to go. But the schedule kind of makes no sense, because Yankees get 2 days off now, right? They get Thursday and Friday off. They play Saturday and Sunday. Then they get Monday off, 1 day off, and then they fly back, right? And they play Tuesday. That doesn't make too much sense to me, Chris. Like, wouldn't you feel the jet lag more coming back home and going back in time, quote unquote, rather than...
Yeah, that's going to fuck up.
Rather than going up, if you're going up in time, it's like you're going into the future, right? So if you're going up in time, and you're going into from New York over there. There's not really that jet lag there. It's coming back. There's the jet lag.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be some jet lag for sure. Like I know when I went to Hawaii, obviously I think what is it, like a 6-hour difference or something like that. Going over there, it was fine. Coming back, I needed like at least 2-3 days so it's crazy.
But coming into this series, expect the Red Sox to be fighting for their lives, man. They know the standings. They know that they're 9 games out. Well, 10 games in the loss column. They know that they need to make an impact. They know that they need to sweep the series to try to keep their AL East hopes alive. Because if the Yankees sweep them, I mean, that's what is that? 12 games out on the loss column. Like
12 games out.
That's kind of crazy. 12 games out into July. Sheesh, that's a little rough. You know what I mean? To make that up in the next 2 months or so, 2-3 months, especially with a team as good as the Yankees. So. Let's see here. Let's see what happens there. Hopefully the Yankees come back and they keep hitting the ground running because the Mets suck. The Mets really suck. They have the most blown saves in all of baseball, I believe, with 20 blown saves, which is insane. But yeah, let's do this. But Chris, who is your pinstripe? Pinstripe.
You go first. You're home.
Oh yes, yes. So there's a lot of good choices, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of good choices.
So my pinstripe strong performer of the series is going to be DJ LeMahieu. Are you surprised? The man went 8 for 12.
I'm not surprised.
667 batting average on this 3-game series with 4 runs scored, 2 homers, 3 RBI, 2 walks. 12-game hitting streak. Go DJ. Hey, that's my DJ. Go DJ. Hey, that's my DJ. Who is your pinstripe? Pinstripe.
Strong performer. I'm gonna go with Torres, man. How could you not?
Okay, you're going with Torres?
I'll go with Torres. In the series, 5 hits, 4 runs scored, 2 RBIs. One of those got us the walk-off win. 3 walks, 1 K. His defense has been great. I mean,
except for the one error.
Yeah, the one error, but how could you not pick the Prince of the Bronx here? Definitely got us that 8-7 win on Sunday. Was it Sunday?
Yeah.
Yesterday. So it was definitely some good times. Now, I guess we got to go with the.
Yeah, I mean, honorable mentions for that. Didi, looks like he broke out of his slump. He got that you trash, right, for last week. 5 for 13.
We did say that.
Yeah, you see that? 5 for 13, 385, 1 homer, 1 walk. Great job, Didi. CC Sabathia had 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 9 Ks. Got the W. Great job, CC. Nestor Green Jr. or Chad Cortez. Actually went 5 1/3 innings pitched with 4 hits, 2 earned runs, and 6 Ks. Great job. Now, who is your you
trash?
You trash, son.
I mean, you have to go with Holder. We said it was going to happen. Yeah, Holder.
Yeah, absolutely. Holder got the U trash last series for this series.
Oh yeah,
last podcast.
He did. He definitely got it. Holder times 2 for sure. You deserve that. You can't come out and just shut the bed again. We're leading 10-2. This is your moment to try to fix any issues that you have, any mechanical issues, whatever. But you really took it far, and you did not record 1 out at least. What was that inning again? What was it? 5 was it 4 hits?
He gave him 5 hits,
5 hits, 2 home runs, 1 grand slam.
That's just
I mean, come on.
That's just AAA worthy.
Yeah, I mean, we got Joseph down there who's dying to get that spot, and you're over here just shit. I mean, again, go to AAA, fix any issues that you have. A good holder is a holder that can help this bullpen. So come back stronger. Now, who's you trash?
You trash, sir. And then I'm gonna go with Paxton because Paxton knew that it's after a bullpen day. You know that we needed length out of you. You know that we needed a good start. We're here for the sweep. We need you to go into, the off day in good spirits and all that stuff. 4 1/3 innings pitch for a guy that we traded for to be basically our number 2, honestly. 4 1/3, 8 hits, 6 earned runs, 4 walks, 3 home runs. What the fuck? That's a bad job, especially a team that hit last year. So that's not good. So Paxton needs to get his shit together. Honestly, there was nobody else that I would have liked to give it to except for Holder over him.
Yeah.
But Paxton needs to get his shit together seriously because we keep springing leaks in the starting rotation. So let's see what happens there. Honorable mentions for you, trash. Hicks. Even though he had a 3-run homer in this game, which is very important. But he went 2 for 10, which is all right. But 3 runs scored, 3 walks, so he was on base a lot. So that's good out of Hicks. So you know what? You're not that trash. Gary actually didn't have that much of a good series. 2 for 13, 1 walk, 5 Ks. Gardy 1 for 12. My God. And you're going to be playing a lot more because Giancarlo's down. 1 for 12, 1 run scored, no walks. That's my problem with Gardner. If he's not getting hits, fine, whatever. But the no walks is a problem for me. That's a problem. I need Gardner to get on base.
And another tidbit for the whole, Holder getting the you trash. You definitely messed up the whole bullpen. The whole bullpen.
He messed up the whole shit the whole weekend. Not weekend, but the whole for this series.
What's today? Today's Friday. No, that was a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday series, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. I mentioned Sunday earlier. So that was a Monday, Tuesday one. Yeah, he messed for the rest of the series. He messed it up, and you definitely deserve that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. So a couple of things that I didn't want to mention in the first game that stood out to me with Gary because CC there was a man on base, and Gary told him, trust me, just get your do your normal setup or whatever.
Oh, yes.
And don't worry, I got him. And that's when he got Galvez try to.
Yeah, CC kept slide stepping, and he's like, "Yo, fuck that shit, bro. I just do your normal thing. I got you."
Yeah, you see him like, just do it, just do it, and he got him. That was Galvez try to steal, or was it?
Yeah, it was Galvez that tried to steal. Yes.
Yeah, so definitely that's something that's pretty cool here. Now, talking about Gardy, and we had this conversation in short yesterday with Gardy going down. Stanton going down, Maven going down, and them choosing Talkman over Frazier. Now, I said they need him to play every single day, but you felt different about that, or how do you feel about that? Them choosing Talkman over Frazier.
Well, look, they're going over there to. I'll be surprised if they don't bring up Frazier after the series, but I think that them going over to London, because you're allowed to take. Okay, you want to have somebody that's better defensively, right? In case outfielder goes down. You want to, they have Thairo Estrada's going as the 26th man because they're allowing them to bring a 26th man. The 27th man is going to be Chance Adams, and then the 28th man is going to be Kyle Higashioka. So then those guys get to go because in case there's an injury, there's a way that you could just bring those guys up instead of you having those guys.
So they allow 2 more.
Yeah, so if you notice, all of those people are really good defensively. So if you're gonna go over there, you're gonna go somewhere different or whatever it is, and you need to fill. If you for some reason somebody needs to fill in for injury, then you want to make those people at least be capable defensively because offensively you have more than enough people to make up for stuff.
Right.
So that's probably why Clint did not come, and that's why. But after, I'll be surprised if he doesn't come up after. Knowing that this injury to Giancarlo is a long-term one, I'll be surprised if he doesn't come up after.
And Maven too. So
Maven's injury is a long-term injury.
Yeah. So I will be surprised if Frazier doesn't come up by then as well. Let me see here. Now, other than that, I guess we could talk about the whole London series.
Well, no, with the one thing is that I really like what Boone said. And
Oh,
this is the last thing, and I'll leave it with this. When they asked Boone, Boone, when you're down 6 runs, and or you're down, when you're down all those runs, and you're getting into this game, and I think the Yankees were down 5-0. When you're down 5 runs, and all of this stuff, what was the feeling in the dugout? What was the feeling with the team and everybody like that? You know what he said? He said, "Our game." Woo! Boy, that shit hit me in the soul. 27 ounce t-shirts coming soon, guys.
Yes.
27 now. That's what that means. Our game means 27 fucking outs. That we're still gonna win that game. We're gonna find a way to win that game. Because to me, it just means like, okay, we've been here before. We're gonna do it again. We did it. We've been doing it all season. So we're just gonna go ahead and do it again. Our game.
Never
Our
die.
game.
Never die. 27
outs. Our game. Whoo! And he walked off like that. I was like, oh shit. Booney.
Booney has definitely grown on us for sure.
What? All right, but anyway, guys, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys follow me. Well, rate and review the podcast, 5-star review. Leave us that. Maybe you'll get it read on a future podcast. Yes, and then make sure you also follow Chris at
ChrisMcfly 28,
and follow me at JoezMcfly, all social media platforms. Follow my YouTube page and also subscribe to it too. And follow RamzMcfly because he's actually supposed to. He'll be putting up some pictures. I need to give him the password to the.
He's gonna be putting up some pictures for the London.
So Pinstripe Strong account
and our guy Roman as well.
Yes, so they're gonna be out there representing Pinstripe Strong, watching the games, doing all that stuff. So that's gonna be pretty good. But yes, guys, we got a series against the Red Sox right now. We're across the pond,
the big ass pond.
Yes, expect us to destroy these blokes as the Yankees send Masahiro Tanaka across to play in the pitch. Basically, they're going to be playing in the pitch in the soccer field or some shit. They're going to be playing baseball.
1,000 people with, Prince and the princess.
Yes.
The prince actually, I think his name is Prince Harry. He's going to be throwing out the first pitch.
That's nice for him. Anyway, so guys, like I always say, make sure you guys keep them pinstripes on, keep them strong, and let's go Yankees. Tell them Noah. We out of here. I don't know why I was expecting him to actually say it. All right. So that was episode 25, Chris.
25th?
25. That's like a little milestone, right? That's a quarter of the way to 100.
Yeah. It really is.
It's
not bad.
Yeah, I mean, four more 25. You know what the hell I'm saying.
4 more 25. I can't talk anymore.
He's the 4 more. Oh my god, hour 20. Whatever, I'm leaving that shit.
What?
An hour 20.
An hour 20.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yes, it is a little anniversary, a little milestone. 25. Thank you, guys. Leave a like on the video, of course. Thank you.
A lot of words.
Pinstripe Strong Universe. Leave the like on the video.
Universe or Army? Which way you would like to go?
On the what?
Universe or Army? Which way you would like to go?
Pinstripe Strong Army. I'll go with Pinstripe Strong Army.
Yeah, me too. What's up, everybody?
Elizabeth, I seen your rating. I appreciate it. Elizabeth is one of the mods there, and I think it was her that left the 5-star review that I read in the beginning.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. You the best. You my boy Blue.
My boy. I close my eyes only for a moment, then the moment's gone.
Their focus every day, their kind of singular attitude about coming in, and it's about trying to get a.
Trying to see if I can find that shit. Our name.
Oh,
I think that's gonna be the shirt.
As opposed to last year, and if that is the case, do you think the injuries this year have sort of helped?
Come on, stop asking questions.
we'll bring talk.
You seen that presser with RJ Barrett when the guy was like, "Hey, so there's gonna be on your you're gonna carry this team, or there's gonna be the Knicks are gonna be, are you gonna be carrying the Knicks?" He was like, "Bro, I haven't even played one game. What are you talking about? like, like, what are we doing here?"
John.
If the Yankees get the #1 seed, they play whoever wins the wild card game. That is the truth.
Sounds like Tampa.
Tampa Bay.
Any lineup
In a 1-game series, Tampa is very dangerous.
you know,
Like in a 1-game playoff, very dangerous.
these are going to happen. But as far as my
I'm trying to find that shit where he says our game, man. I think that's gonna be the shirt. 27 outs. Our game.
2 out of 4 now that have really been bad. Do you see a lingering issue there, and is your confidence still high that he is okay?
It's really good to see him contributing because he has the ability to pitch like that up here.
Susan.
What did you see from Paxton today?
You know,
the Rays are calling up their #2 prospect, Brandon McKay.
That gets you in trouble. Don't
Picking him up.
It had the power with his fastball.
What?
Mixing him up.
I'm so finished.
Ball, you know, wasn't
What?
dictating counts like he would, like to. So a little bit of a rough day. You know, he was able to at least get us into the 5th inning there. After struggling, but
I'm trying to see if I can find it. Let me get that.
And guys that are really gifted, guys that are really talented in whatever they do, usually the situation doesn't affect them. And Clavers, since he's come up to the big leagues last year, he's been in that situation a lot, and seems like
What?
comes through a
I
lot.
can't see what I want to see.
Relishes those
All right, whatever. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off right now. I gotta edit this podcast.
the other way.
Call my wife.
Finished at 9.
And
All right, peoples.
all right, y'all get the Pinstripe out, get strong. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this off day. Enjoy your off day. Enjoy it today. Enjoy it tomorrow. I love you guys. I appreciate it. Peace.
Peace.